The internet computer ecosystem is buzzing with activity, and there is plenty to catch up on. From innovative tools to new ways of interacting with tokens and apps, developers are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Today, we'll explore some of the latest projects, see how they are making technology more accessible, and take a look at how the community is shaping the future of ICP. Let's start with one of the important stories today. Louis Liu and the team have launched a decentralized ordinals indexer on the internet computer, and it's already being called a game changer for Bitcoin DeFi. The indexer provides developers with real-time, trustless access to Bitcoin ordinals data directly on-chain without intermediaries. To put that in perspective, traditional Bitcoin data access usually depends on bridges or custodians, which introduces risk and centralization. This new tool eliminates that dependency completely. What's impressive here is the scale. The Ordinals indexer has already indexed every Bitcoin block since the network began, using nearly 200 gigabytes of storage on ICP. That's an extraordinary amount of data managed in a fully decentralized way. For developers, this means the ability to build financial applications that directly interact with Bitcoin data while maintaining the trustless principles that define DeFi. Louis Liu's work aligns closely with ICP's chain fusion technology, which allows smart contracts to interact with other blockchains natively without wrapping assets or using third party bridges. Projects like Liquidium, Fund, and RichSwap are already using this infrastructure to offer lending, trading, and yield services directly on Bitcoin. It's a big step forward for anyone who has been waiting for a truly decentralized bridge between Bitcoin and DeFi. The Ordinals Indexer essentially provides the missing infrastructure piece that developers have been needing to unlock new financial products built entirely on chain. For users, that means safer apps, faster transactions, and more transparent systems, all powered by decentralized storage and computation on the internet computer. Now to another exciting development on ICP, uBin has officially gone live. Daniel and his team have launched the full version of uBin. It's a decentralized storage platform built entirely on the internet computer. It allows users to create and manage their own personal storage spaces directly on the blockchain. No third party servers, no corporate cloud, no subscription based middlemen. Just you, your wallet, and your files. With uBin, users can deploy their own file storage canisters and start using them right away. There is a built-in file explorer that works in your browser, drag and drop file management, mobile support, and even real-time file editing. One standout feature is the automatic hourly backup system, which protects your data without you needing to manage it manually. uBin also integrates an upgraded version of Internet Identity, which is ICP's privacy-focused login system, which now includes automatic paywall features for access control. This means creators or developers can monetize storage access or manage permissions more smoothly. Now that the whitelist is gone, anyone can jump in and start building their storage space. The team behind uBin has said this is just the start. Updates will continue as users give feedback and as the platform scales. It's another example of how decentralized storage is becoming more user friendly and how the internet computer continues to expand beyond traditional app hosting into practical consumer level infrastructure. Next up, let's talk about Bob, one of the most talked about community tokens on ICP right now. Recent data on Bob distribution gives an interesting snapshot of how the token economy is shaping up. The three largest wallets each hold 1 million tokens, followed by 27 wallets with 100,000 each. Further down the ladder, 66 wallets have 50,000, 118 have 25,000, and 244 hold 10,000 tokens. That concentration means a small number of wallets control a substantial portion of the supply. In most ecosystems, that could raise concerns about market influence or liquidity dynamics. However, in Bob's case, it's part of a developing picture. While top holders maintain large stakes, the broader community base continues to grow. Tracking wallet data like this is crucial because it tells you where the power sits in a token economy and whether it's decentralizing over time. Bob runs on the Internet Computer Network, which gives it fast transactions and low fees. It also makes wallet analysis more transparent as on chain data is easy to verify. As the community expands, analysts are keeping an eye on whether new entrants help spread out holdings or whether top wallets continue to dominate. Speaking of Bob, the community has more to look forward to. A new update will soon let holders manage their tokens directly through the fuNAI wallet. This integration means users will be able to store, transfer, and top up their miners using Bob within the same interface. That might sound like a small update, but it's actually a major usability improvement. It eliminates friction between separate platforms and makes Bob more practical for everyday interactions inside the fuNAI ecosystem. There is no confirmed launch date yet, but excitement is building across the community. For both developers and users, these integrations are what turn a token from a speculative asset into a utility driven part of a wider system. It's a move that strengthens engagement and keeps the tokens ecosystem active. Moving on from tokens to tools, developer AmpSpeed has released something genuinely impressive, a fully functioning 3D map builder powered by Caffeine AI. This isn't just a tech demo, it's a working tool that allows users to design and embed interactive 3D maps into websites or apps without needing any API keys or complex setup. You can customize maps, add layers, tweak styles, and build visual experiences that feel smooth and professional, all without touching backend code. It works with major mapping systems like Mapbox, ArcGIS, and MapLibrary, meaning developers get freedom over data sources and design. Features like 3D terrain, custom markers, and responsive interaction make it especially appealing for those building dashboards, data visualizations, or travel based apps. The idea came from a practical place where AmpSpeed noticed that many developers waste time dealing with documentation, credentials, and configuration issues just to get a map to display properly. By using Caffeine AI, the developer managed to automate much of that process, making it accessible even to beginners. Early reactions have been enthusiastic, with users praising how quickly they can build interactive maps. It's a good example of what AI assisted development is doing for open source communities, accelerating innovation while lowering the technical barriers for creators. AmpSpeed has also said the tool will continue to evolve with new features and integrations, suggesting we are only seeing the beginning of what AI powered map design could look like on ICP and beyond. And finally, a story that brings us back to one of the biggest challenges in tech, that is security. Jaguar Land Rover recently suffered a major cyber attack that disrupted production, sales, and supply operations. The company is now being propped up by a £1.5 billion government loan while systems recover. The incident has sparked fresh debate about how even large corporations with massive budgets remain vulnerable to cyber threats. Following the attack, a post by Dom on X gained traction for highlighting how the rise of self writing AI applications could change cybersecurity forever. Dom argued that AI driven apps will evolve in two directions. One where they operate within closed platforms that rely on operator security, and another where they exist on tamper proof, self contained systems that don't depend on traditional defenses. That second path is what Dom called trustless, where the system itself guarantees security rather than depending on an external firewall or administrator. Bobby joined the discussion, pointing out that ICP's design is already moving in that direction. He compared it to Web 2. If 100 developers each build a mini app on traditional platforms, they have to connect them manually, exposing vulnerabilities at every junction. But on the internet computer, those same apps or canisters can communicate natively and securely without opening new attack surfaces. It's a powerful observation. As AI generated code becomes more common, traditional security models may start to buckle under complexity. ICP's approach, where software itself enforces trust, could prove to be a sustainable alternative, especially as automated systems begin to build and update themselves. So, what ties all of today's stories together? Whether it's a decentralized storage with uBin, real time Bitcoin indexing with Omnity Network, new token integrations with fuNAI, or AI-assisted map building with Caffeine AI, everything points to the same trend, the move toward fully on-chain, trustless systems. These technologies don't just remove middlemen, they redefine how we think about ownership, privacy, and digital interaction. As the internet computer continues to connect developers across ecosystems, it's giving shape to a web where applications can talk to each other securely, users control their own data, and innovation happens faster than ever. That's all for today. If you found these updates valuable, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep coverage of internet computer ecosystem. All project links and donation details are in the description. Until next time, stay decentralized.